I think that's more important to men than it is to women.
So what I want to talk about is
mental health. A big
2021 December. I found myself at a point in my life where I had to restart. I moved, I found a new place to live. But it was not what helped me with my mental health. I decided I needed to change how I made money. I knew that saving would not get me anywhere. With prices rising and interest rates going through the roof, I needed to change what I was doing. I started down the rabbit hole of YouTube and TikTok. I decided to start a new TikTok account and search for different hashtags, like videos that would involve money. I'd only see things about money. I wouldn't see random TikToks that were sort of entertainment based. I was looking into trading stock and cryptocurrency. The more I looked into it, I knew that as much as I could learn and improve every day, it didn't have the backing of thousands of pounds to go and do this. The more I went through TikTok and the more influencers would come up, pushing the latest cryptocurrency was soon a pump, guaranteed return on investment. But the more they pushed, the more I knew something wasn't right. That's when this guy,
Richard Hart,
to put you in control of your finances, not an admin with admin keys, not a company that says, oh, well, maybe we'll let you get some of those pennies. Well,
watch out for scammers. Well, at the same time, if you were to search Richard Hart or Hex, you would see people calling it a scam or a Ponzi and him being a scammer. But this is the important thing. The more I looked into the information, the more I understood how Hex worked, the more I was surprised that Hex had not hit its possible price. When I found out Hex was only at 12 cents, that's when I started buying. So why did I decide to buy Hex? Why did I decide Hex was so good? It's all about the staking and the way the T-shares work. I'm not going to go in to trying to explain the T-shares right now. It is really complicated. That's why a lot of people call it a scam, because it has a high percentage on the staking, but it actually doesn't. A lot of people say, oh, it can't inflate by 39%. It doesn't. The inflation rate is only actually like 1.8, I think they said, or 1.3 now at the moment, this last couple of years. And that's because it's not exactly how it works. Trying to explain it is very, very complicated. Probably 10 different parts to it, just in the T-shares and the staking part alone, and then there's other factors that are involved.
I kept searching around and eventually I found the Hex community. I completely looked past the fact that everyone calls it a scam, Ponzi. The more you get to watch Richard Hart, the more you realise that it's not. It's just emotional style that he's got. He's just overboard. And it works. It really, really works. But if you listen to him and you understand, he's just in it for the glory.
I'm in this sort of fucking glory.
He just wants to be known as the best crypto founder. He literally is telling people, if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. And then you're watching like BlockFi and Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX going down, and everyone is, oh, the crypto's bad. It's the centralized exchanges. Exactly what crypto is not meant to be. They're the ones that are going down. And Hex has gone down. It's gone down like 7% now. And it's still producing APY. You're staking. The T-share rate is actually going up. Just, it doesn't make sense to me how people don't believe in Hex.
So how did Hex improve my mental health? When I was probably at the lowest, starting again in life, which we do all the time, you know, we move on from relationships, we move homes, we change jobs, everyone sort of restarts. I think for guys, there's a different way that our mental health gets improved, and men seem to be more stressed about finances, like financial pressure, being able to provide for family and for yourself. That's the important thing. I think that's more important to men than it is to women. So where Hex really helped my mindset, probably more the person that would live paycheck to paycheck, day to day, and I was happy with that, and that was my financial mindset. That was the way I was brought up. For me, just the way life was. That's as a kid growing up, we had money for 2 days a week, and then the rest of the week we would try and make it through to payday. And then as a teenager, I started working, and I would work flat out. Money wasn't an issue because I would just work more, and it was the point where I was having 2 jobs and just working as much as I could, because the money was better in the bank having money than not. But at the same time, I had no idea of how to invest that money, how to look after myself with money. I would spend everything before my next paycheck came in, because that's just the way I was brought up. I wasn't brought to keep money, to save money. I think it's important that people are taught how to save money and keep it, and how to look at investments as well. Saving's one way, but it's such a low percentage. You need to invest money to grow for the future, so that you're not working all the time. For me, Hex, the staking, that is important, because that increases my mental health. So with Hex, you lock it up, and if you take it out early, you lose partially some of your interest. And it's important that when you have something to look forward to that is more than just a week away, a day away, even a month for when you get paid monthly, you need to have that thing that, okay, next year is going to be the year. I'm working now to put something away for next year, for the year after, for in 10 years time, for 15 years. Those stakes that are 15 years away, they'll soon come around, but they're earning on every day. They're earning. Those T-shares are paying out. The T-shares are probably, when you understand how they work, they're probably one of the best things, because you can go into a Hex website and you can find being paid out on a T-share. You can find out the daily rate of a T-share, and you can work out how much Hex you're getting. Now, Hex at the moment is it's 97% down, and that's down from its all-time high. It will beat its all-time high, and I'm pretty sure of it because it's the way Hex is designed. Hex is designed to be better. Hex is designed to go up in price. Hex is designed to do these things. Hex hasn't been hacked. The more you listen to Richard Heart, the better your mental health will be. I know Richard Heart has done free audiobooks, but people don't read them because they're free. People are stupid. They don't read things because they're free. You invest in Hex, you're buying something, you own that. You have your keys. Hex is decentralized cryptocurrency. It's not a centralized exchange. Big investors are not involved in crypto yet. It is still early. Yes, everyone's done Bitcoin. Bitcoin is overdone to the world. It's at the top of his S-curve. If you listen to Richard, he tells you what's the point in investing in Bitcoin now? It's not going to go up and up as much as it would. Hex is the next one, and I think Hex is the next one for a lot of people. Cryptocurrency, as massive as it is, and as massive as you have little communities in all the other cryptos, but without doubt, the Hex community is the best. Why do I say that? Well, you just have to look. The Hex conference is just...
And we're live!
Smashed at the park again.
Hello and welcome to HexConference.com.
He's got the founder of Hex, Richard Hart. I'm not called Hex Conference. The Hex Conference has been made by Matty Allen, who is just another person who has invested in Hex. He doesn't get paid by a company or anything to do a Hex conference. He does it off his own back because he believes in the project. There are so many people on YouTube that you need to follow. There's so many things you need to learn. When you change your mindset about what's going to come, what's going to happen, change your mindset about your financial situation, that will help change your mental health.
Getting this back like a year ago, getting this post ain't Lango, swerving the ring like a Lambo. Getting this back like a year ago, getting this post ain't Lango, swerving the ring like a Lambo. Buy my Hex from the fucking start. Girl flexing on this bread like I'm Richard Hart.